Hello everyone and welcome to the Scuffed kitchen. Today we are making a delightful side dish for an indulgent dinner. Potato gratin. A unique blend between the humble potato and various cheeses create this mouth-watering recipe and, frankly, it's also quite easy to make. Without further ado, here's the ingredients. 800 grams waxy potatoes, about 300 grams of various hard cheeses, 300 ml heavy cream, 200 ml milk, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, and finally salt and pepper to taste. Depending on the cheeses you choose here, you might need more salt than I do. In my case, I go with the Parmesan and the Pecorino, which are quite salty already. Just don't use cheddar and you're probably fine. We'll begin by grating the cheeses first. The end result should look like this, rough strands of fine cheese. The potatoes are next. First, peel them all. Then, slice them very thinly. I will use a mandolin today, but you can also just use a knife. Using a mandolin just saves a lot of time, which is why I prefer to do it. The slices should be uniform in thickness to guarantee an even cooking later. Now, the final step before we start layering is to create the cooking liquid. Just mix the cream, milk and the spices and then stir. Do keep in mind that the cheeses are salty themselves, so adjust the seasoning accordingly. Now, layer the gratin. Start with a bit of the cream mix at the bottom and then layer the potatoes on top, slightly overlapping. Add a bit of cheese and continue. Add another ladle of cream occasionally and proceed until you have no potatoes left. At this point, add the remaining cheese on top and then gently press everything down. Yes, you might get a little bit of cream on your hand, but you can just ignore that. The cream from the bottom will come up and soak the cheese, which is important for proper browning later. It's time to bake the gratin. Just put the form in the middle of a preheated oven at 180 degrees C on convection mode. If you do not have convection mode, increase the temperature to 200 C. Let it cook for half an hour. At this point, I would recommend pulling it out and adding a piece of aluminium foil to prevent excessive browning of the cheese. Then put the gratin back in and cook for another 30 minutes. Remove the foil again 5 minutes before the time is up. Here we go, the bubbling result. Before you dig in though, let it rest and cool down for a bit, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. This here are 6 servings, so cut them out accordingly. The gratin should hold its shape when you lift it out with a flat spatula. Today I opted for a simple steak and a small salad to complete the dish. But a gratin basically fits most red meats, you can choose whatever you want. And with that, we're done. I know this here is a bit more involved than a simple side dish, but in my opinion it's worth it. Nothing beats this creamy potato in terms of taste or texture. Do give this a try and let me know what you think in the comments down below. See you next time!